My partner and I recently had our 8-year anniversary. Appreciate that, thank you. They say opposites attract, and that's true for us. We're opposites in loads of ways. She works in the day, I work at night. She's pretty straight down the line, I'm pretty whimsical. She's from New Zealand, I can say six. My favourite thing about that joke is that I actually also can't say six. We're in an age gap relationship. I'm 3 years older. Leonardo DiCaprio. We're the same generation though, we're both millennials. The main thing I know about that is that we're the last generation who grew up both with and without the internet, and our backs hurt. The wild thing about growing up without the internet is that the adults in your life could say whatever the hell they wanted to you and you just had to accept it because there was no way to verify it. Right, we weren't carrying around a device in our pockets that contained all the world's information, and encyclopedias were too hard to use. The other thing is that adults, when I was growing up, they weren't aware that it was an option to say, I don't know. So it didn't matter what topic you quizzed them on, they'd just go, oh, geology, really? Nah, I'll have a crack at it. So I grew up in Canberra. That doesn't leave the room, please. And when I was a little kid, my family, we took a road trip from Canberra to Sydney, right, to catch up with my auntie and uncle. And on that road trip, my sisters and I, we all got sick. And so we rocked up to my auntie and uncle's house. My mum gets out of the car and she says to my auntie Jill, the girls are all sick. They've got really high temperatures. Now, my auntie Jill, she had an immediate solution. She spoke with the authority of a paediatrician while being the cook in an RSL. And this is what she said. Right, the girls all have high temperatures, strip them off, pop them in a cold bath, and what will happen is they will soak the cold water up through their vaginas and it'll cool them down. What the hell, Auntie Jill? And why the extra detail? But again, no one had a better solution. The encyclopedias were back home in Canberra. So everyone was like, righto. 2 minutes later, my sisters and I were all lined up in this cold bath, dripping in sweat, raging temperatures. 10 minutes later, out we get, we're in the hallway, still with raging temperatures. You will be shocked to know it didn't work. But to this very day, I can still empty a bathtub without touching the plug.